Welcome, wonderful Gemini. This is your January 2023 Astro/Tarot reading. We are starting off with the general and the finances part of the reading, for which I already pre-shuffled the overall energy for you. We are going to clarify these oracle cards with some tarot cards as well. And after that, I'm going to answer a specific question of yours relating to these themes with this beautiful deck here. After that, we're going to tune into the love part of the reading. Then I'm also going to clarify with some tarot, and I'm going to answer a specific question of yours relating to love with this beautiful deck here to end off the reading. Now, before we get started, let's take a minute to get grounded. So please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine yourself in a big bubble of white light. Allow yourself to feel it transmuting all the negative energy into positive. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now imagine having big roots like a tree. Let your roots grow as deep as they can into earth. Allow yourself to feel as one with Mother Earth. Please take a deep breath and relax your body. Now feel the connection with your higher self, your angels and archangels. Allow them to help you every step of the way and set the intention now to have a beautiful month. Thank you, wonderful Gemini, and Happy New Year. I hope it's going to be the good one for you. Make sure you also check out the annual readings I also prepared for 2023. Now let's dive right in. We're starting off with the Raven Spirit and the Truth. We also have the card of Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. We also have Virgo, Digest. Okay, so with this card here and the Truth, and this card here and the Truth, it seems to me that in the month of January you are going to be revealing some truth, and I'm telling you it's some kind of truth that you probably did not see coming. Okay, with the Virgo ruler Mercury going direct forward in your 8th house at 18th of January, that's probably when you're probably going to find out some news that you did not really see coming. It could be also around full moon in Cancer, because I think that is relating more to this card, since we have Uranus in your 12th house of hidden things, having a positive aspect to this full moon in your 2nd house. So this is great news for your finances. Your full moon in the 2nd house is bringing something to completion. It is really bringing you the reward for your hard work. Okay, 2nd house is the house of resources. It's the house of your earned money. Okay, so there might be something more to it than just your earned money, because of this beautiful sextile from the 12th house, which is the house of hidden realms. So you might be getting some unexpected money, unexpected bonus, some reward from something from your past life. You know, 12th house is also our past lives. So there's a positive aspect to this full moon that is happening in Cancer on the 6th of January. Okay, so expect a little bit of income raise in month of January, definitely. And also this might be due to your part, because of this ruler Mercury that has been going retrograde since the end of December, and also all the beginning of January, going retrograde in your 8th house. 8th house is other people's money house, other people's resources, and shared resources as well. Okay, so this could mean that in the beginning of the month you are getting some funding. You can also get, you know, help from your partner if you need any type of investment on their part for you to make something tangible happen relating to your creative projects. Okay. Okay, so this new moon is also in positive aspect to Jupiter. Okay, sorry, this is the new moon now that I'm channeling. New moon that's happening in Aquarius. But this new moon in Aquarius is in your 9th house, but is in conjunction. So it's hand in hand with Pluto in Capricorn, which is also your 8th house again. And 8th house, like I said, other people's monies, resources. This new moon, even though technically it's in your 9th house, it's also having connection to your 8th house, since Pluto is there and is happening hand in hand with this new moon. So there is definitely an opportunity for you in the month of January to get some funding. You know, you could actually go like to a Kickstarter or GoFundMe, or, you know, if you need an extra, or just a bank, a loan. January is a very favorable month for you to access those things. You will also have the sun over there and Venus for in the beginning of the month. But overall, you know, this is really the time, if you need any type of resources, that you ask for it, okay? That you really ask for it. And also your friends can help you. Like I said, this new moon that is happening, it's in sextile to Jupiter, which is a positive aspect of support from the 11th house. And the 11th house, again, it's the friends, it's acquaintances, it's people you go to concerts with, have fun with. It's not really your one-on-one friendship or the best friend vibe. It's mostly like your soul tribe. But, you know, people who you kind of, I don't know, go to Zumba together, people who you go together to somewhere, you know, they can all support you in this new endeavor. There is something, okay? There is something new happening for you in the month of January, some new opportunity, okay? And you're probably going to see the truth of how much you can actually offer to the world, how much knowledge is really hidden in you, and how much you can channel from the universe and bring it down into a physical, tangible. I'm saying tangible. This is like a money thing, not just money, but the tangible results from you connecting to this to the spirit and to the higher realms, and accessing perhaps Akashic records. You know, if you are a psychic, you could possibly benefit from accessing Akashic records. And it's definitely a new chapter for you, dear Gemini, not just relating to money. This is financially beneficial month, that's for sure, but it's also very beneficial for you to clear out any trauma, any gunk, and the truth will set you free here in the month of January. You'll be able to look at some things from really with the raven, you know, spirit. I'm channeling like the air spirit, like, you know, the Ravenclaw of Hogwarts. Those are like air signs, you know, Gemini, the Aquarius and Libra, you know, those are like understanding things logically, okay? So you will finally possibly let go of some emotional attachment to something, and it will really reveal the new you. It will really, look at how beautiful this card is. Look at how lovely it is. It's just, she looks free to me, okay? All right, so this is some great news for you. All right, let's clarify a bit more with tarot, just to have a bit more insight into what's happening. All right, that was fast. We need one more. Again, I would like to remind you guys that you check out our annual readings, and you can also like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell if you haven't so far. Okay. Too much. This one there. Just look. Okay, the world. Let's see what we have for you. We have 10 of Cups, which is a beautiful card, okay? We have 8 of Pentacles. We have also the Sun. Wow, Gemini, you are on the roll. We have 7 of Wands, and we have the Emperor. All right. These are a beautiful set of cards for January, dear Gemini. Like, wow. Like, wow, really. All right, yeah, so this is Emperor, is again talking about you being in control of your emotion, which I really felt from this card, but I'm glad we got a confirmation that something is really released from you. Yeah, releasing past lives, freedom, clearing your old stories. This is possibly a process that you have started in December, but this is something that will really massively help with your health here. Virgo rules the 6th house, it rules the health, but it also rules your daily routine. So you might have cut out something in the month of December, some old habit that can really propel you forward, like making you feel more self-worth, you know. And your self-worth is definitely related to how you view your connection to money, because they're both ruled by the 2nd house in astrology. Okay, so self-worth and money house, they are actually related. So if you're down with one thing, then you're automatically down with another one. But here in the month of January, I see you recognizing your worth here. I see you protecting your personal space, you know, not letting anything negative phase you. You're gonna allow yourself to feel happy. Again, in the month of January, it might have been something that you haven't felt in a really long time. The genuine happiness, you know, that comes from the heart, the childlike happiness. Okay, and you'll be probably able to focus since month of January onto something that really makes you happy here with the 10 of Cups. It might be here with the 8 of Pentacles that you are doing way too many things at once and not being able to focus on one thing and do it like in the proper way. It's a Gemini thing, you know. You are good at many things, and I understand completely, you know, the vibe. I'm a Gemini rising, but I'm feeling here that you are choosing in the month of January to focus on one specific task and to perfect it, because I think it will bring you happiness and joy and wealth and abundance all in one. It might be music for some of you. Here I'm seeing some notes as well. I never really noticed that. It's like a key, lower key in music. And some of you might be starting a family, 10 of Cups. That's more of a 10 of Pentacles card, but underneath the Virgo here, it might be both, okay? So this is great news for everybody. Whether you have a job, whether you're looking for a job, it's a yes. It's a yes for getting a new job. It's a yes, it's going to be a great month of work. It's a yes if you are having your own creative business. This is a yes card for everything. You getting extra money, you getting the support if you need it. You can have anything you need. Just ask for it, okay? So perfect, Gemini. I'm so happy for you and myself. All right, so let's answer a specific question of yours relating to this part of the reading. So please try to focus on one question only and not loved one. Loved one will ask and deliver it later after the love reading. This is for the work, finances, or a general question, okay? So try to focus on one question, please. Thank you. There we go. That was quick. It's a Panther spirit. Reclaim your power. There we go. All right. So 44. So numbers 444 could also be significant for you. You can Google that number. And I'm going to read the answer straight from the book. Panther spirit. Reclaim your power. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now, Panther Spirit is here to say that you are braver than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as if you have always dreamed. You might have courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder self. Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to that first courageous act towards reclaiming your Panther Spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes and your soul wants this. Be bold. All right, dear Gemini, what a way to end the reading. So for those of you who were like waiting for a perfect time to start your own business, launch something your own, this is the time. January is really the time, especially after, you know, your ruler will become visible at the 19th of January, and Mars will go direct 12th of January. So after, and Mercury direct is 18th January. So I would suggest this thing that you asked about, that you launch it after the 19th of January. or started after the 19th of January. You know, you will have the willpower of Mars direct finally in your sign. This is something that you've been planning to do. And Mercury, when it becomes visible in the sky, it's the most beneficial because it is your ruling planet. It's most beneficial time for you to shine and to share what you want with the world. So, okay? So just remember that. After the 12th, Mars direct, 18 Mercury direct, and 19 is the best time. Mercury is visible, it's direct. Mars is also direct. So all the way to the end of the month, if it can be really the 19th, it's beneficial. From 19 onwards, the best of the rest of the month. All right. Now let's dive into the love part of the reading, dear Gemini. We are starting the love reading with friendship card. And then we have endurance. We also have trust. And we have Uranus. Okay. So right off the bat here with friendship and Uranus being in the same line here, there might be a possibility that you will end up with a friend in the month of January. Okay. So Uranus is making square to Venus, planet of love, okay? This square is happening on the 15th of January, okay? And Uranus currently being in your 12th house and Venus being in your 9th house, this might happen while traveling, okay? Especially if you're traveling overseas, Uranus is over there, but also any kind of traveling for education as well, okay? That's the 9th house, okay? So square between those two planets could possibly you could possibly like run into an old friend and, you know, get a drink or two and suddenly it goes, whoo, oh, you didn't plan this at all. Like that's totally Uranus vibe, okay? And it might be, you know, that this relationship will really endure the test of time because you trust this person. You have really friends. You're really friends with this person, okay? Dear Gemini, this is something that will stand the test of time, even though it might start suddenly and out of nowhere. And, you know, when something starts under the Uranus transit, it might not always end up long term, you know. Its energy is not really about you committing and, you know, standing the test of time. That's mostly Saturn's job, so we're gonna get to that later. And but, you know, just be mindful, you know, around 15th of January, if you are kind of having sudden experience with someone new, just be mindful that on the 22nd of January we will have that Venus hand in hand with Saturn, okay? And that's about this test of endurance. So you will have a week there, a window until you kind of realize whether this is something that, you know, can stay in your life or it will be left behind, okay? So if this is really a person that is good for you, it might be an old friend, but it also could be that this person that you kind of hook up with will turn out to be your long-term friend too, you know. And it might be friends with benefits I'm channeling for some of you. So if that's not something that you want, perhaps you need to kind of put your boundary up and endure a bit longer without, you know, instant gratification. And if it's been a long time, just remember that that is exchange of energy, and you will absorb other people, other person's trauma and things that, you know, you still have to do work to transmute within your energy. So if you see that this person is not vibrating as high as you, that might be something to reconsider, dear Gemini, okay? And if you're not sure what I'm talking about sex being the energy exchange, okay? And if you have been working on yourself spiritually and transmuted a lot of negative energy, having just a random intercourse with somebody will actually diminish some of the work you have done. Because I know it's not a good info to make this interesting and spicy and fun for you. I'm sorry, Gemini. I hear you, but it is the way it is. You know, if this person, if you feel that they're mostly negative, and just keep in mind that you will absorb some of that negativity, and it will take some time for you to kind of transmute that energy. Okay. Okay, if you're not very spiritual, this could be very subtle. You know, you might not even understand like that's really what's going on, but I'm still telling you, you know, after the initial spark, there is this test on the 22nd of January, where you will see this person possibly for what it is, and not be so thrilled. Okay, so just keep your keep your leg on the brake. Okay, do not rush this. Okay. All right, so if you are with somebody, I think this is generally beneficial. I think you're deepening your friendship with this person here, and also enduring a lot of things and deepening your trust. And this is also allowing you, you know, to create more intimacy with your partner. The 8th house that we have already mentioned, you know, being other people's resources and funding, it's also going deep with another person. It's being so intimate with the other person, is the tantric experience. And you will have your ruler Mercury going backwards and forward again in that house. So this is really an opportunity for you to really, you know, understand this person better, to really grasp their soul. And again, like I said, it is an opportunity to have intercourse with somebody from your past, from somebody that you know already, your friend, or it might be even an ex. Okay, so just leaving that out there. You know, you might, it's a great opportunity really to really also cleanse yourself, your womb, if you were a female with the Mercury going retrograde over there. You know, it might be really time for you to really purify and cleanse your womb there. There are many ways, of course. You can Google some of those. You can get a yoni egg. You can listen to some subliminals. You can do some Reikis as well. Whatever works for you, okay? Now, let's get a bit more information, a bit more details for you. Spice things up. There we go. We have here the Emperor again coming through. The Emperor again is all about self-control. This person in its highest form is somebody who is not making decisions hot-headed, even though it's an Aries card. It's the highest Emperor energy is really like thinking things logically and taking long term into equation. You know, the Emperor is ruling an empire, and his decision has to be for the benefit of all. So if you are committed and you run into some friend in the month of January and you want to hook up, you need to kind of think about long-term consequences of your decision, because it might be really disappointing for you, the consequences. Okay, so if some of you are compelled to cheat, right off the bat, you will regret that decision with the five of cups here. No doubt about it. Okay, there is like no way around this. Will not go unnoticed. Okay, and there is some kind of new beginning in your love life with the Fool here and the Empress, and the positive one at that. So if you are with somebody that you're really not happy with, perhaps it's time to discuss this. You know, you might have been holding on to this person for quite a long time, but if you're not really emotionally happy, maybe it's time to move on. Maybe this friend will just be a trigger for you to do something that you should have done way before, you know. And start anew. The Fool is all about taking a leap of faith, and here we have the Empress. I mean, Empress on her own does not signify pregnancy, but you know, just be mindful and protect yourself, okay? Because you know, here we have the seashell and the pearl, and here I see kind of an egg, and okay, for some of you, just be you know, might be using protection, especially if you're digging into the new territory with a new person here. Please just be mindful of that, okay? But definitely a new opportunity is coming for you in the month of January. Whether you're single or not, both of you will have opportunities, and it's time for you possibly to really reconsider like why you are with this person if you're not happy. And if you are happy with this person, skip the offer, well, however compelling it is, because you will be disappointed at the end. Okay. And for those of you who are willing to meet somebody new, this somebody new could be an Aquarius. It could also be any air sign as well, Gemini and Libra. I'm channeling. Anything else for you? Aries. It might be an Aries too. All right. So let's answer a specific question of yours, dear Gemini, for the love part of the reading. So try to focus on one question, please, that we have direct answer and advice for you. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. There we go. This is your advice. So I'll read that straight from the book. Number 2, like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. The law of attraction states that you need to be in the vibration of what you want to create. Love will come to you more readily if you surround yourself with love and easily find things to love about your life. Take a moment to think of the many things you love. Use your imagination and visualize a world in which you can manifest your heart's desire. Try not to seek out whatever it is that you wish for. This is the challenging aspect of the law of attraction. Act as if what you yearn for is already there. Giving attention to or waiting for what you are longing for sends a message to the universe that you don't possess your desire, and you will magnetize not having it. Okay? This is a card of hope and a reminder that magic is readily at hand when you shift into a place of positive patience. Okay, so that's all I have for you, dear Gemini. If you haven't really grasped the idea of this card, it's about you becoming the vibration of what you want to attract, okay? If you want to feel more abundance, you need to kind of feel that you're already abundant and that you already have everything that you need. If you want to attract more love, you need to kind of cultivate love for yourself and the love of life and just be in that vibration of love in order to attract more love. All right, so thank you so much for your time, dear Gemini. I hope this reading helps you navigate January. You know, nothing is set in stone. Now you have the energetic information and you can kind of wrap it around your finger and kind of, you know, do the driving. Go into the rider's seat. All right, I hope you enjoyed January. Check out our annual readings. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, donate, and enjoy. Happy New Year.